All right, so for all the folks that follow along every day, they're curious. They want to know, what was the fate of Rocky?
Rocky?
Rocky Raccoon.
You know, I'm a city boy.
You don't look all beat up, or he must not get out in the truck.
So I was kind of freaking out a little bit, 'cause I don't mess with them things, you know? So I took him to the woods. I got about 20 feet from the tree line, you know, where it's just, so it was dark out, so I took him, I put him ahead where the headlights are so I could see him. I was hoping he would blind him, he would, you know, not see me. It's all theory in my head. So I didn't know how to open the cage without getting where he could get me. So I had them wires with. So
I didn't know this was going to turn into an adventure.
Yeah, it was an adventure. So anyways, I finally get it. I got my leather gloves on, and he just took off, and he got about almost to the tree line. I mean, the tree line's like from here to that body over there.
Okay.
And he turned, he looked, he went, and kept on cruising.
Well, it's probably a good thing you took him, because he now has a better life.
Yeah.
Because he was on the verge of coming to the end. So we're putting things together. I am working today. Josh said he's going to come help me. I'm in the parts room. I started to put bulkheads in. I started the AC stuff. I'm like, I am not going to work for 10 minutes and go looking for parts for an hour. I'm going to get everything organized in there, which is not organized. That's my job today.
That's your job?
Already here. We're trying to put this up here.
Yeah.
And where's the bolts for that?
I need the bolts.
Now, where's the bolts for this? So
Yeah.
I am going to get all that kind of stuff organized.
That is one of the hardest things going is hunting for bolts, hardware.
Well, I'm working on solving that, because to solve a supply chain problem,
Yep.
you first have to know what you got and where it's at,
Yes, sir.
and what you don't have,
Yes, sir.
and where you can get it from.
Yes.
So that's my job today.
Good.
All right. We have power to the fuse block.
Yeah. Power to the fuel pump.
Power to the fuel pump.
Yeah.
Power to the people.
Yeah. Got power to the signals, but I can't quite get nothing to go here.
Uh-oh.
I've got one tail light.
You got one tail light?
So I'm making progress. And we got power going into it, so.
Okay, this looks like fun.
Yeah. Half of these wasn't pushed in there far enough was the problem.
Oh, that is a problem.
Yeah. And,
I went all the way to Oklahoma one time. Remember Doug?
yeah.
His car wasn't running right. And so I kind of made a detour coming from Texas back home.
Was that old Corvette?
Went under there and just all I had to do was push it tighter and it worked.
I'll be dang. Yeah, see, it ain't coming back out of it. But anyhow. But yeah, we got some function, got lights shining up in there.
Yep.
And
Oh, so he's wanting lights under the dash, no overhead lights,
okay.
and lights under the back seat.
Okay, all right. I see.
So I need to find some
fancy little LED lights or something.
little
Yeah.
LEDs, and
Little LEDs where they small go under here or something.
yep,
Yeah.
that would look cool.
That's a good idea too, underneath here.
Under the back seat,
People
yeah.
getting in and out, yeah. And I've got it wired for a light up there, I think.
Well, I thought we weren't going to do a light up there.
Yeah, but right there is where it could be if he wants to.
Huh. Well,
Yeah.
I bet Mike watches the video, so
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
If you want it on top. Actually, it'd be cooler just to have it under the dash and
It would. Yeah, it would. My Impala's that way. It's got 200 to the dash there.
under the back seat.
No, and then there's one on each beat
Oh, yeah.
back there.
Yep.
Yeah. There ain't one overhead.
Nope. All right, so moving ahead. We did get your material.
Okay.
Put the rest of that seat together.
All right.
All right, so
Good deal.
I got to give you assembling parts over
There
there.
you got back with you on.
Oh, I need to text him
Yeah.
about that.
I think that's just a cool idea.
Yeah.
Really is.
All right, well, very good. I'm going to go check on Dave.
We've chased down a few wires anyway.
Yep. It looks.
May not come in here cold, you know.
Yeah, it looks a lot cleaner.
Yeah. 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 Took that all apart and re-put it back together so it works now.
It does work, or see if it works.
It does work.
Okay, so it's a matter of
Yeah.
Plugging the plug. Making sure it's right. So now moving around to the front here.
Yeah.
Bringing some wires around.
Kind of starting with little things first. We're about to hook up the horn, see if it works.
What kind of horn we got? We got an Ugo horn, don't
We
we?
got an Uga horn down in there.
Yeah.
I was trying it earlier. Well, I found out why it wasn't working.
Oh.
Yeah.
So hook them up.
Uh,
It's like an original Ugo
yeah, it
horn.
is. I believe. I think it's original to the car. If I
Yep.
remember right.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
So one wire at a time.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Been a few hands in here, you know.
And I need to definitely find that plug
Yeah,
somewhere.
I unhooked it because it was kind of bypassed it, you know.
All right, well, I'm gonna go check on the boys.
All right.
All right, so I'm working on putting the vents in. Start by putting a couple targets in there. Make sure they're kind of balanced around all of the edges so it looks symmetrical. I like it symmetrical. It's the Model A dash, so there's room behind it and it's flat there. It works out pretty well. One of the things you want to make sure of always is there's some metal reinforcing behind here. Make sure right where you're going to cut the hole, you're not going to wind up going right in the middle of something you don't want to be right in the middle of. Whether it's one of our cars or any car, it's always good to see what's behind it before you go taking it out. So I'm gonna cut a couple holes and we're gonna start putting the vents in. All right, you getting her together here?
Yeah.
Lots of parts on there. Straightening out the chrome backing plates so it doesn't rub. Ooh, I don't hear anything. Nothing. Here, come check this out. Okay, check it out. Right here.
I'm checking it.
You know what?
What?
Dave won't have anything to say about my hole. Wait, before I say much, does it fit? That's the big question.
Oh, does it?
It falls right through or it won't go in. Wait a minute, look at that. Oh,
That looks like a perfect fit.
wow.
Perfect fit.
Okay, so then we can go ahead and attach. This just screws into the back of that. And then, there you go, ta-da. Then your tube goes down that. Go on.
It's trying.
It'll go on.
It'll
be awesome. There you go.
There it goes.
Okay.
Oh, nope.
Well,
Do we got enough threads hanging out?
should have. All right, you're joining me on the kernel, but it's going the wrong direction.
Coming apart.
Coming apart. All right, so gonna run the hard lines around here. This condenser needs to go more inboard, or the compressor, I mean.
Yes.
I've got the dryer. Here's some parts here. We're gonna go with the inline bulkhead. So we'll get that kind of fitted in there, back there. The AC kit comes with hoses, and this is the
that a
dryer.
dryer?
That's the dryer there. Sometimes I get a different dryer because I don't like the way it sits up in there. You can get them different directions and different ways, so.
And this got to run straight up and down, right?
Yeah.
Can't be on the side or upside down.
Yeah, I wish.
Got to be.
Yeah. All right, so if you want to start figuring out the front here, I'll keep on making holes. I got a hole over there, just got to screw it in, and I did actually get that on and tightened up.
How'd the other side go?
I won't have to tell Dave that you screwed it up. So we're good. Okay, so we're going back to go forward again?
Yes,
You got a plan?
I got a plan.
What's your plan?
I am going to move this piece
Uh-huh.
right down here,
Okay.
which if I keep it square and the same distance out, it'll be fine. And then our AC compressor will sit right
Oh, okay.
over the valve cover here.
All right, I see what you're doing.
And then I'll take this, once the AC compressor's off and moved, I'll change the angle of
Of the dangle?
the dangle.
Okay.
So I'm going downstairs.
Upstairs?
Downstairs.
Over there?
Over there.
Over by Trinity. We already made that.
Yes. Because this wasn't even made for a Vortex style intake. These were made for the standard Chevy intake.
Which it would have had to been changed anyway. So
Yes.
we're good. So,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Good.
Matter of fact, I changed the one on that car too.
All right.
But that one fits. This one didn't.
All right. You get it figured out here?
Yeah.
Moved it in.
Yes.
Just welded it in a different spot, like you said you were going to.
Right.
So if I look from here to there, where
Here's where the hood would go, right?
this actually works pretty good.
Does it?
Well, because you can't see it. Well, no, I mean it's way in there now. That sucker was way out before. Oh, I mean just looking down this
Yeah.
the line of sight.
Oh
here.
yeah, we got all kinds of room.
Lots of room.
Here's what I'd like to do. We've
What
never
would you
put
like
any
to do?
type of pulleys on this car. I'd like to get an upper pulley at least to make sure I'm close.
Oh yeah.
I've never checked that. This is a stock mount we had purchased that we're modifying, so. But
All right.
and
let me
if
go.
you look, I just put 2 tacks on this,
Uh-huh.
so it can be moved forward and backwards pretty easily now.
Okay.
So if we can get we got a dual upper pulley somewhere.
I believe we do. Let me go into the parts room. I was kind of cleaning in the part. I was hoping Josh would help me today.
He didn't even go in the parts room.
He didn't
did
go in the parts room really, but I cleaned a lot of it.
Good.
So I did find some pulleys.
Oh, you did?
So if I can remember where they were, I'll find them. Well, that doesn't look good. Oh, you got it. Okay. Got room? Yep. Gotta go back a little bit, don't it?
Well, it looks in line good, don't it?
Does it?
Do I got a straight edge up here? I do, I think.
Oh, that does look in line. That's good.
Let's get this out of the way.
It's lined up.
Ooh. It's close. Oh, there it is. Looks like it could go back a little bit, don't it, Bob?
Yeah.
Because if
You got a gap down there? Okay, you got it tight on there?
yeah,
Let's see.
it can go back.
Man, no, it's barely a smidge.
Yeah.
You're sure that pulley's on there tight?
Yeah,
It's up against it.
Yeah.
No, you just moved it a little bit.
right at it. Right there.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Go
About a
back.
half a belt.
Half a belt.
So I can, good thing that's tacked because I can just cut my tacks.
Uh-huh.
See, I got 3/8 of a gap there.
Mm-hmm.
I can move this back.
Okay, back about quarter.
Yep, about a quarter. Would be perfect.
I'm following you. What are you making now?
A new bracket for the adjuster.
A new bracket for the adjuster, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Dave must be here somewhere.
Yeah, he's in the back. He's back there singing and hollering and yelling.
He's hollering and yelling. How'd he make it through the whole day without us? Well, I
He
better
talks to
go.
himself.
Well, I'll go check on him. Man, you're back here singing away. How'd you make the whole day without Gibby?
It's been nice. I
Been
mean,
nice.
I missed him.
I missed him. Yeah, he's singing away. So, look, this is looking good.
Yeah.
A little bit more. And, oh, yeah.
Sealed up there.
I like that.
Looks a lot better.
Catch a little bit down here.
That's what I don't like is that corner. I just saw that. Someone built the body up there.
Yep.
And got this corner looking good. Doors looking good. Around the dash. That. Knocked off all the way around the bottom. All the way around. I'm not, we didn't do the bottom of this car yet, so we're going to flip it over and do the bottom.
That is the bottom.
That is the bottom. I see.
I see, said the blind man
Yeah.
as he picked up his hammer and saw.
Yes.
Okay.
Still be easier to flip it upside down and do the bottom.
Yep. All
This
right.
is coming together, looking decent.
Well, I'm ready to go to the house.
I think I'm ready to go too.
But I
Walmart.
can't. You know why? My son called me, corporate. I need to go be a plumber at Eric's house,
Oh no.
which is actually
Jesse's rental. You're
Jesse's
right,
house.
yeah.
He was going to make an Airbnb, the one with the pond that
Yeah,
is still not
yeah.
filled up because they have some
So
rain
he's
here.
got water leakage.
No,
Something froze.
no. We've got this massive on-demand water heater that doesn't seem to be working. So I'm going to go be a plumber. I think it's electrical. It could be.
Do you have a
clogged
water
up.
softener there?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
Because
calcium
what
or
happens to
whatever.
Mine, calcium builds up on the heating elements, and you can either run muriatic acid through them or vinegar through them to clean them up, and then they'll work again. Because what happens, they get calcium clogged on them, they overheat, they shut off, and they will not work.
Well,
Had that happen.
we'll check. I think we got electrical problem. I'm gonna get my gauges.
Yeah, if you got electric there, I would say calcium might be built up in it.
Huh? We'll check.
You know, on my sink, the cold water side never ever clogs. The hot water side, it'll clog up. Of course, I go to 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch. You got a 3/8, it goes up to your faucet. So where that 1/2 and 3/8 meet, it clogs up right there every time calcium does. With cold water, you don't have no problem with it because you're not heating it. So when you heat this well water, that calcium.
Well, I will go find out. So, well, very good. We got all your parts up there. I didn't show them. We'll show them tomorrow. All your gobble parts. So, holler, yeah, holler to Gibby. All right, Gibby.
Good night, Gibby.